What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 18 of our Hoogstraten save here. This is a massive, massive day. We got all kinds of games. It's going to be the end of the season. You can see 8 days to the next game. Youth intakes coming up. 11-point lead. Teams got games in hand. But 5 games left. Hasselt and Thessel, second and third. Absolutely massive, massive games here from us. Massive day, massive episode. Today's the day. Do we get promoted? Do we win the league? It's an absolutely huge one. I'm waiting for the youth intake, so we're going to go ahead. Live comms until we win the league. / get promoted. Hopefully win the league. Hopefully we don't choke from here. So live comms as long as we need. And then from then on, we'll just, finish out and do a little season recap after we finish it. But see, Hasselt win. Bessel have yet to play. So Hasselt, Sporting Hasselt, keep the pressure on for us. And let's see the Dessel game here against Bertram. Dessel lose. That's a big one. That extends that, so that's 11 points up now on third place inside the promotion spot. So let's go ahead and either get to our first game or the youth intake, whichever comes first. All right, guys, here we go. Sporting Hasselt, third place in the league. Currently, Dessel won their game yesterday, so they've got their game in hand already played. Walter George, just a small little tightness. So I am going to bench him from the start, but he's not going to drop all the way out. Oh, man, oh man. Really, honestly, I'm just going to keep the same lineup that's done well for us for the most part than that. So let's hope. Fowler's been in really good form as of late. So I'm really hoping that we go ahead. Fowler keeps up his form. Mortiev keeps form going. Tilburg has a good game. Bront, who has not had a lot of starts, goes ahead. So this is a big one. Flowers with an early free kick here. Plays it in, looking for Mortiev. Does not. Dismal wins it. Groeneveld has it to Tilburg and to Verheyen. He'll take it towards the byline, but loses it, and it's given as a penalty kick. The referee gives a penalty kick against Kallenberg on Verheyen. Massive moment here. Massive, massive moment as Robin Lowers puts it in. Lowers puts it in. Robin Lowers, only his 4th goal of the season. A lot slower season this year. A lot less starts. But I tell you what, he comes in. Massive, massive moment here. 9 minutes on the clock to put away the penalty kick at home against Sporting Hasselt. And it just like that's 1-0. Verheyen with a corner kick here. Plays it in. Looking for Groeneveld. Saved by Sedin. Remains 1-0 here. 21 minutes on the clock now. The ball will be looking long for Ori. Noivran. Bellman's now. Bellman's towards the byline. Plays it in. Saudant gets the goal. It's Juno Saudant with his 5th goal of the season. Makes it 1-1 22nd minute. After we had a chance, the keeper plays it long. They win the knockdown. Take it towards the byline, whip it across. And the close quarters, Danfa can't save. It's a good finish. Just like that, it's 1-1. Desmo with a throw in 25 minutes. Ibokwe loses it. Rao has it and plays it long. Groeneveld will just go and comfortably pick this one up. Desmo has it now. Boots. Groeneveld. Niwa now. Tilburgs looking in behind. Falu's in. Falu can score. For Falu, I said before the game started, I need him to keep up his rich goal scoring form, and he has done that in so far today. 26 minutes on the clock now. For Falu has put us back in front. It is 2-1. Tilburgs with great turn, great pass in behind. The old man still got it, and for Falu, he may not have had the greatest season this year, but he's able to smash that one in, bring us back in front. That's halftime. 2-1. Lowers with the pen. So Donk got the goal to bring him level. And then Falu put us back in front. I mean, you can see we're actually having a really, really good game. We definitely could have scored another goal or two, but we're winning so far. So we're making changes here. They've really gone attacking, so we have gone ahead, changed things up, gone a little bit more defensive, and it's going to be offsides there. But 85 minutes on the clock. The second half has been really kind of slow as we head right towards stoppage time. This is a must hold on. Just bend, don't break. They're going to have a free kick. Downfield punches out. Saldant has it. Harris now. Harris clips it in, and it's in. Referee's not raised his flag. 93 minutes on the clock. Van Weschmau brings Hasselt level 2-2. Downfield, I feel like he could have grabbed that one. But we just leave the man wide open on the back post. And Van Swamel is able to put it in. That's heartbreaking. That would have put us a foot and a half into the title. Almost both hands were on the title there, but give up a goal, 93rd minute. Really, really heartbreaking there, but 2-2 against a team fighting. We didn't drop point, or we didn't, lose ground on them, so I can't be so disappointed and upset. Destiny is really very much in our hands. So let's go ahead and handle that next game against Dessel. A massive game, as we just about probably very easily can secure the title with this next game. And there's our youth intake, just like that, right after the game. I'm looking at this immediately. I see some 5-star, potential 5-star potential, but let's see how things turn out, really. We'll start all at the top. Any fun nations here? Congolese guy here, but he doesn't look to be any good. But we'll start at the top. Maurizio Mancino, Italy, Belgium, dual national. He is confrontational and temperamental. 12 determination, 13 decisions. He is a goalkeeper. He's 5'11", though, which is a little unfortunate. He's a little bit on the shorter side. Got some good reflexes. One-on-ones aren't even that bad. Positioning's not bad. He really doesn't even look like he's that awful of a goalkeeper. You compare him to De Schutter. He's got more speed, mental eccentricity, and aerial, but shot stopping, distribution, physical communication, that kind of stuff, he's not that bad. So he might, turn into a little bit of a backup player. Wide midfielder, positions that we need, quite frankly. Ethan Raymont, 15-year-old left mid. He is 15. He's 5'8". 11 acceleration, 12 balance, 18 aggression is very interesting. He's got 3 determination, which is a stinky one. Good work rate, though. Good technique. I don't think he's that bad. In the future, he could be quite good. It's just that determination. We get the determination up, he'll be a lot better. And even, if make him a little bit of a left back, his tackling is not good, but that wide midfielder spot, that's not an actual bad option. Sam Evrod, anywhere across that front end. He really doesn't even look that. He looks actually half decent. 5'8". He is unambitious. His determination is a little low, which is unfortunate. But I could definitely probably get him into midfield playing some more. 15 teamwork, decent work rate, good technique, good passing. First touch is good. Honestly, that's not even. I think has some potential there. He is definitely got some potential. Sam Calouert. I'm liking this. Some decent spots in here. Offensive, defensive stuff. 15 first touch, 11 balance. Could use some more pace. Gets into the opposition area. Runs with the ball often. Again, unambitious. Strength is low. But good determination. Again, he actually doesn't even look that bad of a player. Looks like he could really do something in the future. Midfielder here, 19 determination. He is determined. He is confrontational, though. Gets into the opposition area. Avoids using the weaker foot, which isn't the best considering he's got a reasonable right foot. But His stats aren't that bad. His stats aren't that bad for a 15-year-old Belgian, Matthias Lamen. Jaden Pirot, central defender, 6'3", 13 tackling, 15 jumping reach, 14 balance, some natural fitness, decent strength for a 16-year-old. Yeah, yeah. I tell you what, I actually really like this guy. He's unambitious and his determination's a little low, which is unfortunate. But Jaden Pirot looks class. Well, I shouldn't say class, but he looks quite good. Defensive midfielder, center back, 18 natural fitness, 20 bravery. His aggression's low, his decisions, determination's low, strength is low. He's got some good stats in there. Has a long way to go, but not a bad option. Could definitely be useful in the future, whether it's for some money or not. Winger or forward here for Ron Van Hees. 15 years old, so his physicals are going to get better. They're not great, but again, they're going to get better. 14 technique, 14 work rate, 15 teamwork, got the flair, some decent aggression. He can head the ball, but he's 5'10". His jumping reach isn't great. He's got some decent dribbling. Again, he won't be a bad player, but maybe I can find him some loans or something. Nick Vermeulen, 6'3", center back, 13 tackling, 7 marking, 8 positioning. He's got 14 leadership, 16 determination. He's got consistency, good in the air, could improve a lot. Natural fitness, jumping reach, balance are good, aggression's good, bravery's good. His cons is speed and versatility. His speed is lacking, but again, Nick Vermeulen, quite a decent player. Actually, I'm liking that a lot. There's a couple guys here that I am liking. These guys I'm not really too fussed about, but some decent guys there that, quite frankly, I believe it was Sam. Yeah, I mean, he's not bad. Could improve a lot. Determination. But yeah, we'll get through that. I might add some of these guys to some mentoring groups and get these guys U21s and all. But we'll be back at the next game then from now on. All right, here we go. Here we go. Massive game. George is fully fit again, so he'll come back in. Van Duren is much more fit. Verhagen just played for the U23, so he'll come out. Other than that, same lineup. Lars, Tilburgs, Georgie, Bokwe, Smul, Grunewald, Niwe, Verhaen, Danfa, Falu, Mortsiev. Come on, boys. This is it. This is the game. I think there's a chance. I think we can definitely secure our promotion in this game. And there we go. We can potentially clinch the title. I can say it in the press conference or in the pre-match huddle. So that means it's possible. Let's get in and let's get this thing going, baby. Early on highlight, Dismal with a throw in. We're on the road at Dessel, so it's going to be a really tough game. It's Igbokwe, and it's in. Chukwudi Igbokwe, 8th goal of the season, 5 minutes in. Chukwudi Igbokwe, a huge goal. Since his injury, he's had a really tough time of things recently. But I tell you what, this is brilliant stuff. Kits inside, going for the far post, but off the defender, past Sanin, and 1-0 up very early on. Big game. Sanin to take the goal kick. Owuha. Alan Street over the top looking for Milt for Hay and wins it brilliantly. George wins the header to Tilburgs. Mortsiev's in. Falu's in behind. Falu's in. 101. Falu. Falu puts us in front 2-0. 28 minutes. Falu. Could that be the goal to seal the deal? Tilburgs to Mortsiev. He hasn't had many assists this season, but he gets that ball in behind the Falu, and he has been in fantastic form, and he puts that ball in past Sanin, and it's 2-0. You can see here, Hasselt, I believe, are still tied. We have another highlight here. George playing it, looking for the near post. Falu will pick this ball back up. Falu taking it down towards the byline, drops it to Verhaen. George picks it up, and we'll go all the way back, and we'll recycle. Over towards Dismal now. Igbokwe plays it in. Mortsiev Dolmortiev. Halit Dolmortiev. Of course, he scores in the game that we might just seal the deal for us and the title. Of course, he gets the goal. Why wouldn't he get the goal? Corner kick, we recycle Groneveld out to Desmul. Desmul to the Bokwe. Gets the ball closer towards the byline. Dolmortiev with the one-touch finish. Puts it in. It's 3-0 first half. What a first half we're having here today. We have another highlight here. Bokwe, Desmul, George. Battling for it in the midfield. Tilburgs, back to it, Bokwe. Chikwudi, Bokwe. And it's 4-0. 4-0. 41 minutes on the clock. Chikwudi Bokwe is having himself an absolute wonderful day. George battling with El Ansari in the midfield, playing at the Tilburgs. One-time ball, and then the one-time finish. Brilliant finish from Bokwe, getting his second of the game. Absolutely stellar performance from Bokwe, and it's 4-0 inside the first half. Unbelievable stuff. And Sporting Hasselt go behind as well right before halftime, and that is halftime. 4 goals on 4 shots on target, 0.73 XG is insane. The only time this year we've done something like that. Unbelievable stuff from us. Unbelievable stuff from us. Let's go on. Let's add a few more. Hopefully Loivern's U23s go on, add a couple themselves as well, and we can make some early changes and get some new guys, fresh faces on. George with the corner kick, 58 minutes. St. Fort heads it out. George has it, chips it back in, looking for Niue on the back post, does not get there. Bokwe picks it back up, looking for Tilburgs now. Tilburgs, Groneveld has it. Niue over the top, looking for a Bokwe, who flicks it on. St. Fort heads it back to Sanin. He will play long, looking for a Wusu. Wusu heads it on. It's Milton. Milts is in behind. Damfa with an unbelievable save. Keeps a clean sheet. Keeps us back and keeps us in front 4. The ensuing corner kick headed away. Dianda will pick this up. Clips it in, looking for Juf. Headed further away. And will be Tilburgs who clears it further up the field. And that's full time, 4-0. Don't add any more goals on. Didn't really create too much. That first half, the blistering first half, separated us and really just took us on. See, Chikwudi Bokwe, very much deserved player of the match. 2 goals on 0.3 XG, and he also got himself an assist. Dolmortiev got a goal and assist, followed with the goal as well. Great game from us all around. Damfa picking up a 7.7 rating himself. 4-0. Time to see, did that secure the title? Was that enough? Was that enough? Hasselt lost, so I believe we are crowned champions. We've done it. We have done it. Our second season, we have done it as we turn professional as well because we have gotten promoted. We are officially professional club. Increased all kinds of stuff. This is a big, big thing for us. Oh my gosh, dude. Payroll budget, huge. Transfer budget, huge. For Hayen. Oh, absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. Time to go on a spending spree. Unbelievable. Tilburgs waits till now to pick up his yellow card suspension. But oh, look at the money. The money. The money is brilliant. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. We finally did it. We can finally take a breath and play through these last few games. Get some different guys, some debuts, maybe, or at least get them some starts. Change up the lineup as much as I can, really. Get some fresh faces in. But yeah, absolutely massive from us. I'm so happy for that. Is there officially somebody going down? Yep. Union no more. So we will miss them. Again, saw them last year. Patro Eishton, another side relegated, back down. But you see, Lokeren Temps, they were one of the sides that got up last year from the 3rd division. Did quite well. Finished 8th. Eupen champions Westerlo. That 2nd place spot. The Jupiler Pro League is still happening. The championship group is still happening. Let's see. PSG champions by a long shot. Mbappe is still there. Bayern champions. Inter champions almost. If you were close, Newcastle. Here, this is a few years ago. This Newcastle side. It is managed by Eddie Howe. Ishak, Gordon, Almiron, Dewsbury Hall, Tonali, Guimaraes, Trippier, Disasi, Botman, Rico Lewis, Jamal Lewis, Nick Pope. If you guys remember Jamal Lewis, that's an insane callback. They're with Rapinas, Party, Wilson, Willock, Carlos, Barnes. Cool. Oh, that's a Garan cool. That's awesome. That is actually so cool that they've signed him. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, kind of have a look around in here, see if anybody else is interested now that we are just about assuring our spot, or we have assured our spot in the next division up. So I'm gonna have a look around. I'm also gonna look and see in terms of some of the guys I already have my short list. I know one of the guys I'm really looking at right here, Panche Mutim Banyoka looks good. He's 6'1". His pace is a little low, but he's 23. He's got some good stuff. That's a little worried, but he finishes. He puts the ball in the back of the net. That's what I'm concerned. That's what I care about. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look around. Maybe see if I can get some of these contracts possibly done early on. We are back at the end of the season. The last 3 games have been played, and I'm on this screen because I got a little carried away. The payroll budget came in, and a lot has happened. A lot has happened, and I was not in the state to record last night. Really, last night, the next day. So I got a little carried away, a little bit. Not anything crazy or anything. So we are going to actually start with transfers. I signed made a couple signings. So if I go to date, I cannot believe this is such a cool thing. Raja Nainggolan. We got actually signed Raja Nainggolan. He played in the last game of the season. 37 years old. He's going to be on $825 a week, which is crazy for a player of his caliber, at least stature, to be playing in which is going to be the second division. No value, absolutely at all, and I don't care. His salary, he's 37. He's got a contract till next year, and then I think there's a 1 year extension after if he plays 15 games. But it is what it is because it's such a cool signing and he's good. I mean, he's a good player. So he's going to be useful for us. He did want regular starter, so he's regular starter, but I might be able to lower that part, as we get into the season. And then other contract, Panache Mutimbanyoka, a guy who I've been keeping eyes on and really kind of wanting to sign for a little bit now. Is a good player, striker, which we desperately need. 23 years old, and he's big wages, 2.1K to play in the second division. Played 3 games. He has played 3 games and scored 3 goals. 2 starts, 1 off the bench, 3 goals, 1 assist. I mean, I know it's the third division, and we're in the second division next year, but he's 6'1". His pace is lacking. That's the one thing I'm worried about is his pace, but get him up near the 18-yard box, and he's going to score goals. He's going to bang in goals for us. He's got a cap for Zimbabwe, so perfectly okay. And I don't even know if I showed it or not, but I tried on contracts on a few guys. They wouldn't take. We didn't have the money to take. They wouldn't take it, so it was tough. But then the promotion, the title is guaranteed, and they come knocking on the door for new contracts. So, Abu Damfa, it wouldn't let me pay him less than 2K, so I unfortunately have to pay him 2K. But that meant I could get pretty much length out of it as I really wanted. 2027 and another optional 2-year extension. and a 1 year extension in his final season if he plays 15 games. So a very good contract for him. The amount is quite high, but it's all right because he's going to be a good goalie. He's 22. Yeah, he's 22. He's got some good value in there. So even if he goes, he doesn't have any uh, release clauses, but maybe if we get to the top flight and he's works his way out qualityed, then somebody I'm sure will probably come in for a bid. Same with Nigwe here. 2K wouldn't let me pay him any less, but that huge value. He's 23. He's still got bags of potential in front of him, and he's a good player. He's been absolute mainstay in our team. Didn't have the very best of years, but it's all right. He still had a great year. Um, yeah, 2K again. His contract till 2027. I've got. I was only able to get 1 year extension on him, and I could not really get these release clauses out. But at the same time, somebody comes knocking on the door in the next year or so with a $550,000 bid, they can take it. It is what it is at that point. It's not. I'm not crying over spilled milk on that one. But yeah, I believe that was the only contracts. You can see here stats at the end of the year. Dortmund with 29 and 5, and then a really just a big drop off. For Hayne got 10 or 11 assists, so big ups for him. That's a good year for him. Um, we still have a lot of really guys to come in, a lot of transfer business to happen. That's going to be next episode. The budgets have been really weird. Um, it I believe I showed 40K transfer budget and it was like 20K payroll, and then like the transfer budget just disappeared, and there was a little bit of payroll there, and the payroll even went down without me signing anybody recently. But it is what it is. Another guy I don't think I'm going to end up getting from Front Brain. He is currently bid Dender, Beveren, and Lersch as well, so I'm sure he's going to go there. But Winger, he'd be a fantastic signing, but I, again, doubt he'll even sign with us. So, contract wise, that's about it. Release clauses, some more of these release clauses are popping up, which is nice. Um, still someone like Vigo Knudsen, I'm still quite upset he went, especially for as cheap as he did, but it's all right. It's all right. Um, there's seller own clauses for a bunch of guys here, so I can't be too fussed about it. Still a lot of signings to be made. Some guys to sell out. They're to really release at this point. But end of season means you got to catch up on those last few games, and you can see Test Sport win, Tiananmen win, Young Hent a draw last game of the season. Again, I really changed a lot of guys around in these last few games. Got some new guys in, got some minutes. So this 3-2 win over Test Sport, Falu, Lowers, and Mutem Banyoka. He didn't even start this game. We signed him like a day or two before this game. So he was on the bench. Verheyen got hurt. I brought in this shooter. He got some more minutes. Sam Verhagen got some more game time. He got a couple starts. I think he made a sub appearance as well. So that's a nice one. I want to keep a close eye on. Nice prospect at 16. Van Spouwen got the start. Left back Van den Vel. I think this is he's made 2 appearances this year. Didn't do well. End of his contract, so why not give him a couple games at the end of the season? George Sanchez Jimenez got himself an assist finally. He had not a good year in the limited minutes he had, but I need to expose him to some first team football, and that's what I did this year. Dolt Mortiev got the assist, Follow got a goal. Norbert Goosens made his debut, ended up making 3 appearances, and doing quite well. Right back, 17 years old. I think he was last season's youth intake. So not a not a bad cameo at the end of the season for him, but he's not fantastic. But again, getting some minutes, why not? Moten Banyoka ended up getting appearances there off the bench. But let's see the goals, if it'll show up. And again, this is a game we probably didn't deserve to win. Kirkos, they had a penalty kick very early on. Kirk has put it in. And then Sanchez Jimenez just absolutely running down the line, playing a ball into Falu on the half volley. Great finish. Fantastic finish that. Put it in, made it 1-1. Second half, we went ahead, took the lead. Lowers had it here. had plenty of space in front of him, drove into the box, played it in, far post, top corner, great finish. Not much, 15 minutes after that, Lowers had it on the right hand side again, dribbling down some space, played across. Mutimbanyoka is there to tap it in, and that really kind of sealed it off. But they got a goal in at a time. Smet plays it to Fabry. Fabry with a good finish past DeSchutter. DeSchutter probably should be saving it. But 3-2 win. Again, these are games that just really kind of didn't mean too much. 4-0 win over 10 in here. DeSchutter played again. Goosens from the start, 6.9 rating. So it was good for him. For Hagen, another start. Again, made some more changes in here. Put some different guys in. I didn't really. We played really well in this game. 4-0. Absolutely dominated. Lowers with a brace, Mutin Banyoka with a first half goal as well, and then Falu with a goal not long after the second half had started. But here's the pen from Lowers, putting it in. And then George had it here on the left, plays at the Tilburgs, and then he actually plays the ball back over the top towards George and Mutin Banyoka. Great finish again. This really, these first two games from him, I was very happy with the signing. He's a big money signing. Guy I've been looking for a while. Here's Falu's goal. Good finish, 1-on-1 behind. But yeah, Mutin Banyoka is a guy I've been looking for a while. Look at that. See again, Mutin Banyoka. Great pass to Lowers. Make it 4-0. But yeah, he's a guy I've been looking for a while. Finally, funds came available. He was ready to sign. Here, Nainggolan came in. His injury is just a tight quad or thigh or something, so not anything really drastic. Damfa came back in for this last game. Verhagen at the 90. Callaway made his debut on the right hand side. Did quite well. Got an assist as well. So another guy that I'm going to start trying to get some of these guys out on loan. Now that we're in the second division, we really want to use the third division to get these guys. I think some of them could play for a third division side and play consistently at senior level. This is their goal. Put them in front right at the start of the second half. Duarte with a great turn inside. Good finish past Damfa. And again, this last game of the season, we really just did not look like we cared too much. We just weren't about it. Here's Cowart, grip ball across. Mutin Banyoka. Same goals. Mortia has been scoring like crazy. Mutin Banyoka scoring those. But yeah, I mean, a lot has happened in this one, in this episode. I mean, I'm really happy with how the season's turned out. And you can see here, the last team to get promoted is Dessel. You can see they got their promotion, won on the final day to get the promotion. Tiananmen, Bahrain, Leuven U23s all going down. Test Sports in that playoff. We can go up to the Pro League, Challenger Pro League, second division. Eupen win, Westerlo, and the playoffs are still going on. Zulte, Denza, Oostende, Beveren, all in there fighting. Union Namor, Patro, Eijsden relegated. And the actual Jupiler Pro League, I believe they've one more match day left to go in the championship group. So looks like Henk will end up taking it. Anderlecht's back up there challenging for the league again. Union Saint-Gilloise, Hint, Antwerp, Sint-Truiden, all right there. Steiner Liège getting Europa League in from the second phase group. Charleroi, Lommel, Club Brugge down there. Cercle Brugge and Mechelen in your relegation group. Kortrijk, Leuven, Molenbeek, and Beerschot as later two, both making the drop. The next video, when we get to really mid-June, is when we'll go over all of Europe. But Liverpool, Man City, Champions League final. Absolutely fun final that they beat Tottenham, made it into the semi-finals. Porto, semi-finals as well. Arsenal losing out here. Mönchengladbach's in there. So you can see Liverpool all the way from the playoff round, beating Marseille, Leipzig, Atletico, Tottenham to City. And City having to go, skipping that playoff round, Juventus, Bayern, Porto. So, interesting there. We'll go through all this stuff later on. It is 2025. So, World Cup's not the summer. We've got positive balance, spend some money. We've got staff coming in, out the wazoo, under 21s and under 18 staff coming in and out. I believe I did. Yes, got a new youth development guy. Again, we got to keep changing him. But 40 years old, he is Belgian, balanced personality, 14 working with youngsters, some good judging player potential. So I'm perfectly happy with having him on board. And his salary, it is an increase from the year before, but it's nothing crazy. And I do believe in the second division there is. I can check right now. Um, Maybe not, but I could have swore that there's a uh, system for financial means. You get money at the end of the season. There is competition money, but TV money and all will help as well. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. You can see here, Nangalen's was in that right hand spot. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Absolutely electric episode. One of my favorite episodes that I've had so far. So I'm over the moon with the things. There was that a couple episodes ago, that little spell when I was very frustrated we weren't winning. Um, but yeah, finished off the season on a high note. I'm very happy. So thank you guys so much for watching, getting through season 2, season 3 in the Jupiler Pro Division, Pro League, whatever it's called, the second division. I'm ecstatic for it. I'm ready. Big signings about to be made, big transfers, big stuff's happening. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Be ready for season 3. Um, that's going to start real quickly, real soon. I've got some other videos in the works as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned and keep an eye on the videos. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in season 3.